What up? What up? What up? What up with it? You know, I'm back. I got 3 subscribers. 3 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it moving. It don't even matter, you know. Um, when I got something to talk about, you know, I just want to talk about it. So, hopefully more people get on, but it's not really about that. Yeah, well, it is. It's about more people, what I'm saying, getting in tuned and getting up with, what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep it real, I keep it run, I keep it true, so. But I just want to see that camera up there? Yeah. Gotta have the cameras, boss. Gotta have the cameras. But I just want to talk about Kanye. You know, nigga from Chicago that, you know, uh, I don't really understand what he doing now, but he on this whole Christianity thing, and I mean, if it's real, you know, I don't fault him for it, you know. I hope it is real, But I look at some of the things, and I've heard his album, album off the chain. You know what I'm saying? I kind of liked it. The only thing was that it wasn't spiritual. Coming from knowing spirituality, it wasn't. He needed some spirit filled people. Now the second album, he got Fred Hammond on there, but I listened to it and I was like, yeah, it's okay, you know. But I ain't been mad at nothing that nothing that he did. It's all love. It's all love right here. I mean, he did his thing. The only don't my thing with Kanye is this whole supporting Trump thing. Right. It's like you talk religion and you talk how you love God and you only want to be a servant and this and that, but yet you still on this dude. This dude ain't on none of that. This dude don't believe in God. He got godly views. He do. When he first started running, and and I was listening to him, and I was like, man, he got some of the same views that I have. I mean, and that's what I was saying. I was like, man, let's give this dude a chance. Let's see what you know, what he on, because he had certain views that I had. I had some of the same views, but what I'm saying, now it's like, this nigga is crazy. This dude is crazy. Crazy. I mean, I don't know what this dude be on. But I mean, just listen to, back to the topic, just listen to Kanye's um, his album, I mean, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at it. It's, it's cool to me, you know? If it's real, it seemed real for now, but I'm not going to even say if it's real for now. I just say sometimes celebrities, they get into these situations where they think that they being led by God, and they might not be. And I hope that's not one of those things. It seems like, from what I've known from Kanye, he's a selfish dude. He only wants for self. You know, but I'm not gonna judge him. I'm not gonna fault him for it. Because it's a different time. It's a different time in his life. And that just might not be where he at right now. So I don't want to pass judgment on that brother. Because he might be true to what he doing, or what he, what he own. So I mean, but I got a lot of buts. So that means it's a discrepancy in the way that I feel. So I mean, I just don't know. I think a lot of people feel like that. Just don't know. I don't know what this dude on. I don't know what the, how you feeling. You listen to his music, but then, you think back, and then he still supports Trump, and that's the problem that I have. Because for me, in my house, the rest. But as for me in my house, you can't serve God and then support Trump, because he not that dude. He don't believe in loyalty. He don't believe in the Constitution. He don't believe in family. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just something he don't believe in. And I can say you don't believe in it because you see it on TV. When he talk, he don't believe in justice. He don't believe in equality. He don't believe in these things. So for a person to say, yeah, I believe in God, if you say, I don't care if you white, black, Asian, Puerto Rican, Mexican, whatever, Arabian, whatever your religion is, or whatever your nationality is, better word, if you say, I believe in God, there's no way that you can support this president. That's just what it is. Because he don't support nothing. And it's just a matter of time. I look at the Young Turks, on Facebook. I follow them. And they be having, they good things to say, but I can't think his name. What is it? Sing, something like that. But he always be like tick, 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 and it's just a matter of time before this dude blow up. And then they talk about the Civil War thing. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a civil war if Trump don't get himself together. Then there's gonna be a civil war. How will it be a civil war if Trump died? Right? I mean, honestly, not wishing death on no man. Not wishing death on no man. But if he died, then what? Would it still be the same conversation? Oh, it's gonna be a civil war if he don't win. What if he die before all this happened? I mean, he is older. He is up there. So I'm just saying, I look at it and we need to get better. I mean, they trying to tank this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? How can you tank? I mean, just do what you're supposed to do. Because if you don't, you might get replaced. Because the people are looking. I think honestly, I don't think, a couple of years ago, people really looked at it the way that they're looking at it now. So these Republicans got to do what they got to do. You can't tank things. You can't just be like, oh yeah, well, I'm just going to do this. And no, people are looking. People are looking. And they're trying to see what you're going to do. And if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you go out of there. I really believe that. This is my thought. If the Senate don't take this impeachment serious, I really believe the Democrats will have the Senate next election. They will. They will. Happen to the House, and that's happening. It's gonna happen. All these older heads, they try to, be all, what's the word? A better word is they trying to be old. You know what I'm saying? And try to keep these whole these old, can't think of the word, but anyway, they trying to keep us back in the day with them. And they old. They like 60, 70, you know what I'm saying? But we in a 40, 50 type year or type look, if they don't get with it, then they're gonna get pushed out. Better words. They're gonna get pushed out. And that's just what it is. And then you got Democrats. Now you got, the Democrats gonna have the Senate and the House. They already got the House. They gonna have the Senate. After this, especially if they don't, you know what I'm saying, do what they supposed to. They taking this way too lightly. Way too lightly. And I think a lot of the people is like, why are you taking this so lightly? This ain't a light thing. This is what it is. I mean, this president is doing it, and then to put insult to injury, he's steadily attacking people. He don't even care that he's going through this. He's still attacking people. So I just say, keep it one. Make sure you listen. Make sure you listen to all these newscasters, CNN, Fox News, you know what I'm saying, NBC. You know what I'm saying? Those are the three major ones that, listen to the Young Turks. I approve of them. Listen to some of these political channels that be talking. You know what I'm saying? So you can be informed on what's going on. Because, man, it's a lot going on, and if you're not informed, you won't even know. You won't even understand. But we got to understand this thing. We got to understand exactly what's going on. So if things happen, why they happening? What's the reason for them happening? Why is this president got impeached? Why has this president got impeached? And then you turn around and look at why the Senate, which is Republican ran, why ain't they trying to take this serious? Like they didn't take the impeachment serious. I mean, just listen. Listen and learn. I mean, because it's a big thing. I mean, we gotta understand this is our future. You know what I'm saying? We always talk about, why our kids. But this president is setting a precedent for presidents to come. That's just like Joe Biden just said, even though he retracted it, but he did say, well, I ain't gonna comply with the Senate if they ask me to testify. And he said that rightfully so, because they did that. So why can't he do it? But that's the problem. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? This is not where we should be. We should not be here. We should be complying with, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that's going on. If they call you, you should come forward. Give what you need to say, whether you take the fifth or not. I mean, if that's what it is, take the fifth. But still comply. But if you don't comply, that sends a message to other people. And then they don't do it. And then where we at? Ain't nobody complying with, and that's what he doing. I mean, that's just like the Navy thing. You know what I'm saying? How he did this. I mean, that's a separation. Because I'm sure it was people that like that man, you know what I'm saying, and now the president is saying, oh yeah, so now he got them followers, and then you got the ones who went against them, and now they going against each other. And that's our armed forces. We don't need that. We don't need division in the armed forces. We need unity, especially in the armed forces, especially unity, not division. But just venting a little bit, Ricky's Rants, Hollywood, Woody Wood. All right, y'all. One love, one life. Deuces.